Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 8th Communication Battalion Retirement Ceremony for Master Sergeant Michael G. Fresia. Today's ceremony will be conducted by the NCOs of 8th Communication Battalion. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Sergeant Damian C. Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as our Chaplain Anderson gives the invocation.
Let us pray. Lord our God and Maker, we come today to celebrate our profession and the history of service of Master Sergeant Fresia. We laud his long and faithful service to country and to corps. We thank you for spouse, for family, and for friends who have helped him and have helped us as well to arrive at this place of honor and of celebration. Help us to guard one another's honor, and especially your honor, O Lord, as we celebrate and as we give thanks today. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Because of the adjutant's part in making the line of battle or parade, the signal to start the movement, it is called adjutant's call. The band sounds the call and immediately following it with a march as the troops step off on their march to the field.
Sound! Attention! Across company! All attend! Move! Double company! All attend! Move! Fourth company! All attend! Move! All company! All attend! Move! Sound! Adjutant's call!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for marching honor the colors and remain standing for honors to the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Post the code!
Sound off is believed to date back to the Crusades. When troops volunteered for the Crusades just prior to their embarkation, they were formed to the right of line between the band and other troops present. As the In honor to their volunteers, the band struck the third chord of our present-day sound off. March out from the line and troop up and down the line while playing. The squared formation used by the band, with its wheeling turns and counter marches, dates back to 300 BC, when Alexander's Macedonian flank spearmen conquered all enemies from ancient Greece to India.
Stand up! Stand up! First Company, all present and all accounted for. Sales Company, all present and all accounted for. Fourth Company, all present and all accounted for. Third Company, all present and all accounted for. Sir, all present and or accounted for. Attention to order!
8th Communications Battalion, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force. The command duty officer for today is Gunnery Sergeant York. The command duty officer for tomorrow is Staff Sergeant Kavanaugh. By order of T.G. Learn, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, commanding.
Officer! And task! On! Column right, arc. Right, hey.
Order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. United States Marine Corps, Master Sergeant Michael G. Frazier was transferred this date from the United States Marine Corps to the Fleet Marine Corps Reserve after 22 years of honorable and faithful active service. James L. Jones, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Certificate of Appreciation for service in the Armed Forces of the United States. Master Sergeant Michael G. Frazier, United States Marine Corps. I extend to you my personal thanks and sincere appreciation from our nation for your honorable service. You helped to maintain the security of the United States of America with the devotion to duty that is keeping with the proud tradition of our armed forces. I honor your service and respect the commitment and loyalty you displayed over the years. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future, George W. Bush, Commander-in-Chief. Dear Master Sergeant Frazier, the Marine Corps has been your occupation and family for many years past. I am certain the memories, interests, and the future of the Corps will remain with you forever. Many desire to attain your accomplished goals, but few can compare to you. You have clearly demonstrated the expeditional leadership, qualities, and professionalism contributions we seek of our senior Marines. We are proud, as you must be, of your successful career. As a teacher to young Marines, a source of wise counsel, and as an example for those soldierly virtues we so admire, you have made a mark on the Corps that will remain long after you have left our active ranks. There are many young Marines you have influenced who will carry on in the same fine tradition that has always characterized the United States Marine Corps. You have my best wishes for good health and continued success in the years ahead. Semper Fi. J.L. Jones, General, United States Marine Corps, Commandant of the Marine Corps. Dear Master Sergeant Frazier, on behalf of all enlisted Marines, please allow me to add my congratulations to those being extended to you for your many friends and admirers as you bring an end of your years of dedicated service to our country and Corps. Your patriotism, devotion to duty, and esprit de corps will continue to serve as an example for Marines who follow in your footsteps. Thank you for your professionalism and support in molding our Corps. Marines of the future, may you always look back on your accomplished goals with great pride. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Alfred L. McMichael, Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Meritorious Service Medal to Master Sergeant Michael G. Fresia, United States Marine Corps, for service as set forth in the following citation. For meritorious service as Company Operations Chief, General Support Company, 8th Communications Battalion, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force, from July 1997 to September 2000. Master Sergeant Fresia demonstrated superior initiative, technical acumen, and professionalism in instructing and nurturing the enlisted communicators and providing counsel and reliable guidance to the officers. By placing request templates on the shared drive and building exercises in the company folder, he streamlined operations in the largest and busiest communication company in the battalion. His planning and organizational skills directly reflect in the company's success on an over 20 major exercises such as Strong Resolve 98, Dynamic Mix 2000. Master Sergeant Fresia coordinated operational tests and evolutions of prototype equipment like the AN-PSC-5 vehicle variant, the Joint Enhanced Core Communication System, and countless company training exercises to enhance operation efficiency. His high professional standards have influenced everyone, raising the overall performance and exceptions for the entire company. In the absence of the first sergeant, he stepped forward to fulfill the responsibility and significantly contributed to ensuring ranging from the general administration to medical, dental, and skill readiness. His superlative achievements cultivate an distinguished career of more than 23 years of loyal and faithful service to his country. Master Sergeant Fresia's exceptional achievements and unyielding devotion to duty reflect great credit upon himself or keeping of the highest traditions of the Marine Corps and United States Naval Service. For the President M.R. Burnett, Major General, United States Marine Corps, Commanding General, 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force. At this time, a certificate of commendation from the commanding officer is being presented to Mrs. Fresia. United States Marine Corps, certificate of commendation. Commanding officer, 8th Communication Battalion, takes pleasure in commending Mrs. Catherine M. Fresia for outstanding support you have given your husband in the Marine Corps during the past 24 years. Your service and support was never requested, but always needed and always flawless. Time and time again throughout this assignment, you were called upon to deal with many situations not normally expected in most marriages. The many separations you were forced to endure, the countless times you were forced to make it happen alone, and the many hours you spent silently praying for the safe return of Michael are just a glimpse of what we ask of our Marine wives. As we all sit here today recognizing the retirement of your husband, it is fitting that we take a moment to commend you on your quiet self-sacrificing service. The greatest testimony of your service, however, is the fact that we stand here today, honoring and thanking the Fresia family for their unselfish dedication. You, Catherine, should stand and be proud, for it is you who quietly gave, without complaint, those sacrifices that brought the Fresia family to stand here with us today. This is a major achievement for any wife or mother, and you have done it in a superb fashion. Our country is indebted to the wives such as yourself and the Marine Corps. Would be less of a success without your efforts. Catherine, you are a credit upon your family, this battalion, the United States Marine Corps, and our nation. Congratulations, Godspeed, and good luck. T.G. Learn, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Marine Corps, Commanding.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the Fresia family. Marines, sailors, 2nd Marine Division Band, hoorah. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate the retirement of one of the Marine Corps' own. And not just a Marine by himself, but an entire Marine family sits with us today. And I want to tell you a little bit about Master Sergeant Freesia. I'm going to start with his bio, but I'm going to start with the things that he left out. Number one, you look down there at the family, and I don't know how you had time to do this in the last 23 plus years, but he's managed to get married, have a couple of children. One of them's off at a party school in East Carolina right now. The other part that he doesn't tell you is that his better half is also a Marine. As a matter of fact, when we first met, she was Staff Sergeant Freesia over at 2nd Marine Division, and now works over at the ID Card Center, Fort Marine Corps Base. And I know that she's had the opportunity to keep in line for a long time now. She was just telling me that they got married when she was a corporal and he was a sergeant out at the Marfor Land Comm School a few years ago. Just a few, right, Tom, before the gray hair set in? Yeah. But you know the things I noticed when I looked at Top Freesia's bio? Look what happened during the first 2 years that he was in the Marine Corps. He did more in the first 2 years than most of our youth of this nation has an opportunity to do in a lifetime. Off to Parris Island, 3rd Recruit Training Battalion, put his feet on the Little Yellow Footprints in June of 1977. And then he went off to Field Radio Operator School. He was the 2nd in his class there. And then he went off to the Morse School. He was 1st in his class there, learning Morse code. And then we sent him to MSG School and sent him over to Leningrad. And folks, this is in the days of the Cold War, back in the late 70s, when the Russians weren't the good guys and they weren't our friends. That's all in the first 2 years. First 2 years as a Marine. Got pretty exciting there for a while, didn't it? Then we sent him over to Venice, Italy to protect President Carter. I guess he decided he didn't like Italy because when he came back from that, shortly thereafter, he got out of the Marine Corps for about 8 months. But we kept him over there in 8th Marines. I guess that was because then Lance Corporal Campbell needed some help. You're both Lance Corporals at that time? Yeah. Oh, one up on him. Oh, okay. But very appropriate today. If you didn't notice, down here on the Intercoastal, we've got 2-4 MEW loading out. Good day for that because Top Freesia also had the opportunity to do Beirut, Lebanon in the 82 time frame with the 24th MEW. So glad to see them out there today for you. You didn't know they staged just for you today, did you? But it gets better, folks. He does a couple of tours out at the Marfor Land Comm School. Obviously got married. His luck was so good the first time he decided to do it again. But look at the operations he's participated in over the years. We've sent him to Thailand to be a liaison with the Marines there and instruct there. We sent him to Honduras. He got to go on the luxury vacation package to the Middle East back in 90 and 91. Desert Shield, Desert Storm. Also participated in Eastern Access and Provide Comfort, right? Or Eastern Exit, I'm sorry, and Provide Comfort, since he's been in the Marine Corps. Master Sergeant Freesia has also been a hero right here at Camp Lejeune. I'd forgotten about this incident. Back in the early 80s, 10th Marines had a little problem out on Lyman Road. Top Freesia was there. You can see that in his bio too. He had the opportunity to pull out a couple of Marines who were unconscious and try and help save a family on the road in a POV. This guy's been a national hero, an all-around Marine leader. He's done everything that the Marine Corps has asked of him, and he's got a wonderful family to boot. Ladies and gentlemen, a great Marine, Master Sergeant Freesia.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to leave now. First off, I want to turn to the impressive performance out here from the Marines of the 8th Com Battalion. I just want to say one thing to you, that Meritorious Service Medal that I just got, I was just a guy answering the phone. It was all the Marines out here that were willing to follow the guidance and the direction, just a small input of me passing the message on to you and doing it in a superb manner that got me that award. That award's more yours than it is mine. I also want to thank the 2nd Marine Division Band. I'm glad it's not the Air Wing Band. I'm glad it's no other band because I started with Division. It makes me proud to hear that music, and I'll live with that for quite some time. And to the staff and the Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major, I want to thank you very much for staying on me about having this ceremony. A number of times I said that I wouldn't have it, and I put in my retirement package, I think, how many years ago was that? About 5, and you've been on me all 5 years about doing it. I just wouldn't go away until I finally gave in. But I want to thank you for the organization that you put out here, your tremendous mentoring of me, you know, when I stray along this side of the road there. And I want to thank you for the great job you've done here. Thank you very much. And to all the ghosts in the closet that I see sitting up here on the podium, thank you very much. I do appreciate the time that I've had to serve with you, for you, throughout the years. And to my family, because when I made the sacrifices for the Corps, I was actually sacrificing the time that I should have been spending with my family. Well, now you have me, okay? Like it or not. Now my time is your time, okay? Just want to say one final thing. I was going to tell you how disgruntled I am because I didn't want to leave, because my heart and my mind are still in this thing. It's just my body gave up a little too quickly. But I do want to say one thing. I hope that as I leave, that I've at least